because she started to play more aggressive, go for her shots a little bit more. So I wasn't too disappointed in myself. I just wish I made the adjustment a little bit quicker. Maybe it would have saved a little bit of future gray hairs or something.
Well, listen, you got out in straight sets, which
Yeah.
was great. Second week in Australia, semis in the
All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Coco Gauff, currently ranked world number 4, has openly called Alex Eala the best player at Indian Wells after suffering a shocking loss to the 19-year-old in the third round. Listen to this. This match sent real shockwaves across the tennis world, and today we're breaking down exactly what went down. Now, if you've been following the tournament closely, you probably saw that Gauff actually came out strong. She grabbed the first 2 games of the opening set without much trouble. For a moment, it looked like Gauff was about to cruise to another dominant win. After all, just 2 weeks earlier, Gauff had beaten Eala pretty comfortably, so naturally, most people expected the same outcome again. But hold up, once the match started unfolding, things took a surprising turn. Alex Eala suddenly flipped the momentum. Gauff, who looked completely in control early, began feeling the pressure as Eala mounted a stunning comeback. One thing that really stood out was how quickly Eala adjusted to the slower court conditions. As the match continued, you could see her confidence growing with every point. Meanwhile, Gauff, who initially seemed ready to run away with the set, struggled to keep up with Eala's relentless tempo. And when the biggest moments arrived, Eala stepped up and started dictating the rallies. This wasn't just a regular win, it felt like a statement performance that left the crowd stunned. The first set alone turned into a spectacle. Gauff started strong by taking the first 2 points of the set, but somehow ended up dropping the rest as Eala stormed through with a dominant 6-2 score. It was an incredible turnaround that highlighted Eala's resilience and shot-making ability. Even longtime tennis fans couldn't help but admire the composure she showed under pressure. Every time Gauff tried to regain control of the match, Eala found an answer. Whether it was a clever angle, a quick adjustment on court, or pure stamina, she kept pushing the pace. At that moment, Eala looked every bit like one of the most exciting young stars in women's tennis. But the drama didn't end there. The second set started with Eala keeping that same aggressive momentum and grabbing 2 quick points. Then, the match took a sudden twist when Gauff was forced to retire because of an injury. Even though Eala appeared to be in a strong position to win anyway, that's not how any competitor wants a match to end. During her post-match press conference, Eala showed real concern for Gauff. She made it clear she didn't want the victory to come this way and wished her opponent a quick recovery. It was a genuine moment of sportsmanship, and you could hear the sincerity in Eala's words.
Yeah, so back to your question, I really didn't want to win this way, but this is still a really big moment for me to be able to play on Stadium 1 of Indian Wells and against such a great competitor. I'm really grateful to be here and I'm super happy. Yeah.
Alex Eala's reaction after the match really showed the kind of character she has, and it only strengthened the respect she carries for the players around her. Even after pulling off one of the biggest wins of her career, she wasn't focused on celebrating or showing off. Instead, her attention immediately shifted to Coco Gauff, a competitor she clearly respects and admires. Eala's humility and sportsmanship have already earned her supporters across the tennis world, and moments like this are exactly why so many young players look up to her. But let's be clear, none of that should take away from how impressive Alex Eala's performance was. She has shown again and again that she's a serious threat on the court. With this win over Coco Gauff, Eala has now taken down 3 top 10 players despite not even being inside the world's top 20 yet. Those numbers are wild, and if she manages to win this tournament, her ranking could shoot up dramatically. This is a player who is rapidly building her name on the global stage, and the buzz around her keeps growing. And it's not just fans paying attention. Analysts and former players are starting to label Eala as the next major star in women's tennis. Before the tournament even began, former American pro Sam Querrey boldly predicted that Alex Eala could eventually become an even bigger name than Coco Gauff and Aryna Sabalenka. After this huge win over Gauff, that prediction suddenly doesn't sound so crazy. Eala's confidence keeps building, and her run at Indian Wells is proving she's ready to step onto the biggest stage in the sport.
women's tennis right now.
Yes.
Is she bigger than Sabalenka? Is she bigger than Coco?
Dude, it's crazy. She's having the same effect that Fonseca was having, like, on the men's side last year in Miami.
It's like Fonseca, but I think it's bigger than Fonseca.
It is, yeah, it is.
Like, the Doha, like, crowds were insane for her.
Alex Eala is generating in tennis. During her very first match at Indian Wells, Eala drew in over $5 million in ticket sales, smashing attendance records in the process. That's not something you see every day, especially from a player who hasn't even broken into the top 20 yet. It's obvious, Eala isn't just competing, she's shining as a true star. Her growing popularity is sending ripples through the tennis world, and you can bet that players like Coco Gauff, Aryna Sabalenka, and Elena Rybakina are all taking serious notice.
Correct.
She's definitely one to watch, obviously because she's so good, but just for the atmosphere. You want to tune into her matches just to see what it's like on the court.
There's got to be like a little jealousy maybe from some of the women. That girl's coming in, she's not top 10, biggest star in the world.
Even Coco Gauff herself has openly said that Alex Eala is the standout player at Indian Wells. Gauff noted that the slower courts at Indian Wells perfectly fit Eala's style and praised how quickly she adapted to the conditions. In fact, Gauff went so far as to call Eala the best player under these specific conditions. She emphasized Eala's ability to move seamlessly from one side of the court to the other, showing off her elite fitness and lightning-quick agility. Gauff also highlighted Eala's clever, unexpected shots and her knack for snapping back into position, proving she's a seriously tough opponent to face.
It's are so slow and the points are a little bit longer, and it's hard for me to hit a winner, and it's probably hard for them to hit a winner. So it's just being prepared to play a lot of awkward shots, a lot of long points.
Coco Gauff's praise says a lot about Alex Eala's rising profile on the WTA Tour. Gauff, a longtime top-ranked player, is now openly recognizing that Eala has all the tools to become a future star. And it's not just Gauff noticing. Jessica Pegula, another elite player, has admitted that Eala is drawing more attention to women's tennis than anyone else right now. Pegula even talked about her own experience playing against Eala and how blown away she was by the energy surrounding the match. If Eala goes on to win at Indian Wells, she'd make history as the only player to claim the title on their first attempt. That's a massive milestone that could instantly catapult her into the WTA's top ranks. Her win over Gauff is already huge, but taking the tournament would be a total game-changer for her career. In short, Gauff's admission that Eala is the best player at Indian Wells highlights just how much talent and potential this young Filipino star has. Eala has proven time and again that she's ready for the big stage, and her victory over Gauff is just the latest example of her extraordinary skill. As she climbs the rankings and attracts even more attention, it's clear that Eala is someone to watch for years to come. So stay tuned. This is only the beginning of what could be a legendary career. But I want to hear from you. Can Alex Eala keep dominating at Indian Wells and become the first player to win the tournament on her debut? Could she be the future of women's tennis? Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated.